Hi guys, again. So, this is video number, well, technically 3 for the night. Uh, so I learned a couple things the past few weeks, which is interesting. College is just interesting because you keep learning things about yourself. And kind of how you react to things it's changed from when I was in high school. Last weekend, my view on music philosophy changed. Just a little bit. I kind of been a little bit of an elitist up here about marching and how I have pretty high standards for marching. And I know that's going to show when I have my own band. I mean, I'm going to drill fundamentals into them like none other. They will work on fundamentals every day because that's what I did, and that's made me a better marcher. I think I'm kind of elitist mostly because I'm from Colorado. And going from Colorado marching to Wyoming marching is it's a stretch. Wyoming has different standards. They have a different scoring system. They have different conditions they march in. They have different. I mean, they have 2 competitions a year. That's the UW Invitational that's here, and that's state. I mean, just 2. And that's all they work for. And the grading system's skewed. Because technically they can get anywhere from 1s to 5s, but everybody gets 1s and 2s. And I think, I mean, to me, that's silly. Why would you give everyone the top scores every time? They didn't earn it. That should be very difficult to get. Very difficult. I mean, and coming from Colorado, granted, we have a point system from 1 to 100 that makes things very challenging. But that's how you know your band's good. I mean, if you're scoring 80s, it's really good for a high school marching band, which Fossil scored an 82 this past weekend. Actually, 82 point something, I'm sure, but that's okay. Who cares? And I think that really changes things. It having a scoring system, having a higher standard, and it's not that Wyoming's bad. Not at all. I love Wyoming. I think it's a wonderful place to be, a wonderful place to live. I love it here. I'm one of those people who everybody's like, crazy. How do you like it here? And I'm like, it's beautiful. I mean, yeah, there's some not nice people, but a lot of people are really nice. And the other thing, this university is fantastic. At least, I mean, for music ed, I will be so set by the time I get out of here. I will have taught, I will have had so many classes on things that I need to know, like how to run a budget, like, you know, little things like tuning a drum head, I'll know how to do. I love my percussion class, by the way. It's just, don't hate, please. I like it here. I'll tell you that no matter what you say, so it's all good. But I think I'm learning that standards are different. So I may not want to, but I should abide by the standards of the state. It doesn't mean I can't change them, because like I said in that last video, it's hard work to change things, to change standards especially. But I think it'd be worthwhile. I mean, I want kids to get out of marching band, out of my future band program. I want them to get what I got. And that was an understanding and appreciation and a love for music. So that was what I learned last weekend. Was, yes, I'm a little bit of an elitist, but I love what I do. And I know kids can do amazing if you give them the drive and the want. You show them what they can do and they'll rise to do it. I mean, look at me. A year ago, I never had clarinet lessons before. I was having issues with Dr. McGee because I just wasn't doing what I needed to do yet. And I kicked my butt into gear last semester. And this semester, I'm counting out the days to my jury. And then in my sophomore berry. And you know what? I know I can do this. I got this. It's a piece of cake. And I know that if I apply the same concepts to future students, they can do it too. Kids can do anything they set their mind to. And that's what being a teacher is all about. Helping them to do what they know they can do. They might not believe they can do it, but they do know they can do it. So that's what I learned last weekend. I should stop being an elitist. CSU's band may do some interesting things, like their entrance was really cool, running down the field, that whole shindig. But we're rock stars to kids in the state, whereas, you know, kids in Colorado, we're better. It's kind of sad that they know they're better than the college band, actually. But we still find the college band cool. I mean, it's fun. Looks like fun. Sounds like fun. Here, though, we're rock stars. Kids like us. Kids love us. They want to be part of this band. How many stories have I heard from fellow classmates of how they saw Western Thunder at a football game and said they wanted to be in our band? And look at them now. They are. That's pretty cool. You know, to be able to be an inspiration. We're not the best. I mean, my marching standards have fallen considerably since leaving Colorado, but I think it's worth it. So, that was last weekend. This weekend, I learned more of a life lesson, and that's I should not change. I should continue to be who I know I can be. I should keep going with this major. I should try out for drum major next year, because I could do it. I mean, drum major, band manager, section leader. Put me in a leadership position, and I will do it. I'm not worried about not making the cut anymore. I'm not worried about anything except how to make this band better. Because Western Thunder is amazing. We're awesome. We're cool. Everything. We can be even better. We can be even more inspirational. We could go to Colorado and march, and we could show them how much fun we have. I also learned I probably don't put enough value upon myself. My determination and drive is surprising to some people. Not to my parents, apparently. But people close to me, people special to me, have been surprised by my drive. I mean, there's a reason I do what I do. Why I want to do what I do, because I know I can do what I do. But I'll keep going. I'll keep hoping. I'll keep believing. And I know everything will turn out right. My personal life and my musical life. As long as I keep going. I keep striving to be the best I can be. Because that's what my kids deserve. My students deserve. My family deserves. So, here we go.